Hi everyone, I'm George Jackson with Getv, and today's 5 questions are with Michael Hardee, Chief Architect over at Red Hat. Sir, great to see you.
Likewise, happy to be here.
So kick us off. We're talking today about Edge. A lot of government data out there. A lot of it is generated and accessed in remote areas. Maybe to start, just give our audience a foundation for the conversation. What is Edge? What is edge computing?
Yeah, so the way I like to think about it is all of our customers currently are either in a data center or in one of the major cloud providers. And then there's steps out into the enterprise, right? So I support Homeland Security and Department of Justice. And our mission expands outside of those areas, right? So sometimes whether it's USCIS to where they have remote sites for intake, or CBP all the way down at the border. And what this allows is for capabilities to reach the mission. So capabilities that are normally restrained or constrained rather to our core enterprises can go out and serve areas where there's low bandwidth, small form factor compute. We don't necessarily have all the resources available to us that are normally available in our grander government enterprises. But we're bringing this capability out to the mission, and that's really exciting.
You work all across public sector. Make that tangible for me, Michael. Like, where is this providing government agencies value, like some use cases or maybe big picture?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you said, this is about data, and it's also about capabilities. So think about CBP, we'll stay with that example, down at the border. You know, there's different workflows where agents are in areas where there is connectivity to where they can talk back to the grander enterprise. And there's also instances where there is zero connectivity for an entire day where they're out patrolling. So this gives them the capability to front haul their data so that they can have the information they need to process migrants as they come across the border, and do that in a way to where they're not waiting. Like I just had a personal experience where I was working with a vendor and they didn't have connectivity, so essentially they were shut down. We can't have that on the mission, right? We need our agents, we need our frontline responders to be able to have the capabilities they require regardless of connectivity, regardless of compute resources, power, cooling, what have you available, right? And small form factor resources to be able to get things done, to be able to serve the mission.
How does Red Hat approach Edge? What does that look like actually inside of your organization, and how you advise agencies to sort of work and better sort of operate for their organizations at the edge?
Yeah, so one of the big reasons I'm at Red Hat is because our technology portfolio traditionally works everywhere, right? We pride ourselves on being portable, right? Whether you're in the cloud, the data center, what have you, our portfolio translates. You can take your technology with you wherever, regardless of where you go. But now, not only have we repositioned our core portfolio to meet Edge, we've also gotten small, right? So we have compartmentalized our technology to be able to fit on really small form factor compute and still provide those capabilities that are available in the grander enterprise.
Putting Edge into practice, not always easy. When you go in there, you're tinkering, you're working with an organization, how do you advise them to start doing that? What are steps 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, so it comes down to 1, education, making sure the customer understands capabilities, right? Making sure we understand what is the art of the possible, what can we do? And then Edge is really driven by requirements, not just technical requirements, right? What are we trying to accomplish? What do our first responders, what do our frontline workers, what do our war fighters need? What technology is going to serve them? Because at the end of the day, we're talking about a person in the field. So they only can, they're not going to strap a laptop to their chest, right? So it's understanding, hey, what is available from a power, cooling, compute resources, network connectivity, getting all that entire picture together, and then helping the customer build that solution to be able to serve their mission.
Edge touches so many parts of the public sector. I mean, I think of remote regions like the Indo-Pacific or FEMA executing hurricane relief. A lot of military services work in really remote spaces where edge computing is very important. What does the future look like for all of them? Look in your crystal ball and tell us, 5, 10, 15 years from now, what does edge look like?
Capabilities. More increased capabilities are going to be available to the front line, right? Regardless of what the mission is, you're going to be able to have an enterprise experience regardless of where you are, right? Technology is here to serve a purpose. It should not be, constrained to a cloud, to a data center. It should be available. I mean, think about your phone. You're basically walking around with a laptop in your pocket. That's what we're looking at with Edge.
That was today's 5 questions with Michael Hardee, Chief Architect for Red Hat. Sir, thanks so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for tuning in. For GovExec TV, I'm George Jackson. Have a great day.